Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to La Lido Loca. I am your host, Tony, and this is my mega rega walk and talk ship tour of the Carnival Pride. Alright, let's start this ship tour by looking at the whole reason we cruise the ocean. A wonderful sea day here on the Carnival Pride as we make our way back to Norfolk, Virginia. This is like day 14 or 15 of the cruise. And I give you a little peek at the balcony. Decent sized balcony. Now this ship is, I think, close to 25 years old. It comes from the era where master interior ship architect Joe Farcus designed many of these Carnival ships from this era. And so what you're going to see today in this tour is a pretty funky cruise ship. Let me just say that. It's arty, it's gaudy, it's lovely. But yeah, so I guess the highlights here, you have these tables with the lamps on them. There is storage in the tables, side lamps, nice king-size bed. Still some of the best bedding in the business. Comfortable pillows, comfortable sheets. And then here's a look at your balcony cabin. How about that? I don't know, we got a nice little towel animal with a tail. Towel animal with a tail. I don't know what that is. What a great week, though. My room steward's name's Darius, and he has been fantastic. Got a little couch. I do believe that converts to a bed. You also have a table and this little stool, which is not super comfortable for 15 days, but we've made do. You've got the maybe 19-inch TV. You've got some, hey, what's up, everybody? You got some storage. Under the TV, you have a safe, old school safe where you got to slide a credit card to make it work, which is odd to have a credit card out of the safe. You got this little, I guess this mirror is like if you're this short, you can do your makeup. I'm not sure. Interesting choice, Joe Farcus. And then you've got, look, I mean, no shade on Joe Farcus, the guy who's a legend. Refrigerator. You gotta keep it refrigerated. I think they call it a cooler. I don't think they want you to expect to have like full-on professional refrigeration. Then you have the desk set up. Now the only power in the whole cabin is the 110 and the 220. You need a European adapter for this. But I bring my handy dandy Anchor 140 watt charger. It's got two 110s in it, two USB-Cs and two USB-As. I'll leave that linked in the description, but I love this thin profile charger. It charges everything for me. Love it, love it, love it. Yes, I have a decent amount of drawers here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers for storage. You have the telephone. You have the wardrobes here, 3 big wardrobes. You got a couple with the cubbies. If you've noticed, I'm all packed up and ready to rock and roll. You've got hanging stuff here. And then you've got your life jackets and some extra bedding. And then you have room for hanging stuff. On the door you have all the emergency informations. The light's just a simple light, so you don't have to have a card or anything. You could leave the light on all the time if you like. Couple hooks. I'll show you the AC, which is coming out of there. And you have the bathroom, the throne, as it were. Big shower with a curtain, which I like the showers with the door on the newer Carnival ships, but actually this shower is really big. So it's been pleasant. Even though the curtain, you have some curtain action. I always try to point out, you have 2 controls on the shower in most cruise ships. This one controls how much water comes out, the water pressure, and this one controls the temperature. So you got to be mindful of that because they do have a scalding warning And anytime that you see something posted like this means that somebody burned the crap out of themselves. So be mindful. Be mindful. And then you got they offer the shampoo and the body gel. Got the throne. You have this half apply toilet paper. Woo! It's rough stuff right there, boy. I don't think I would ever advocate bringing your own toilet paper, but it's a rough experience. They do have a shaver plug. Again, this is an older ship. And then you got the sink, that kind of thing. Yeah, I guess it's worth mentioning there's also this kind of really bright light for doing your makeup and all that stuff. Okay, so here we are on deck 1. There's really only one thing on deck 1, and that's this Butterflies Lounge. Everything else on deck 1, staterooms. So you've got this, of course, the infinite hallway. They have the same art on every deck. It's just different colored. And then I think they just finished the art auction in Butterflies, so they're packing that up. We'll go on the other side. Take a look. Take a look around. Butterflies is where they do the Punchliner comedy shows. It's a pretty wild looking place too. So you got like really bright decor on the wall, pretty cool. And then the Punchliner Comedy Club backdrop. And then they're packing up the art auction, but just a classic front of the ship type lounge. And then you can make your way up these stairs to the Taj Mahal, which is the main theater. But look at all these butterflies. I don't think these are fake. It looks like these, maybe they are fake. I don't know. What's a butterfly person? That's not an ornithologist. I don't know. Any butterfly people out there, are these live or are they Memorex? Look at this piece though. Oh, look, they got a butterfly adorned men's restroom down there. But this is nice. I would put this in my house, honestly. Look at that. All right, so we're now forward on deck 2, and let's pop into the Taj Mahal. Here's the main theater, the Taj Mahal. I think you're getting ready to do bingo. Of course, this is where they do bingo, and they also have the big shows, really big shoes.
Okay.
Got a good crowd.
Here we go.
Just gotta give you a look at the interior.
1 minute. Oh, Danny DeVito is on.
You also have the balcony up there, which is nice. So maybe it's trivia, I don't know, time play. But this is a look at the main theater. And of course, this will take you up to the balcony. All right, so as we leave the Taj Mahal, you've got elevator bank. Of course, they've got bingo cells going on here. Restrooms right by the theater. And then this is the way you go to the casino and the Atrium. But there are a couple spots worth checking out. This is the Carnival Adventure store. They've got, of course, your branded mugs. A lot of colorful branded stuff there. There's a few of these around the ship where you can, of course, this is an ATM. And then you have a machine where you can manage your sale and sign account. They also have that in the casino. And then this is the kind of the lounge area that goes with the coffee bar. So you got a coffee bar over here, which is nice. Lots of seating. You have this really intricate stairwell going up to deck 3, which is kind of another cool. There's like all these, look at the statues there, and then the ornate woodwork. It's just so crazy. So tucked in next to the coffee bar is the Red Frog Pub. They've been playing a great band here every night. They do the karaoke here, but also a great band called Alter Edom. And then they've got a bar here that seems to be open most every C day. So you got bar action here. You got shuffleboard over here. Yeah. A ladder ball, shuffleboard. We got a dartboard, foosball. What do you think? Shall we give it a shot? Oh, that was poor. All right, let's go second one. Even worse. Okay, shuffleboard, not my forte. Nice domino table here. In case you want to go sponge harvesting. And then right next to the Red Frog is the Heroes Bar, which is the sports bar.
Where do you see yourself?
So it's military themed and then to sports. And there's an exit to the casino over there on the sports bar. They just did their flag ceremony for the crew members, which is really cool. So these are all the flags that represent all the crew members on board. And then as you keep going aft, going to the back of the ship, you run into the casino, which I did a full casino tour. I'll drop that in here, and we'll pick this up on the other side of the casino. All right, let's do a quick tour of the casino. This is approaching on deck 2 from the midship, and right away you've got the kiosk, which you can check your balances. You can pay your balances down, so if you get a big win in the casino, you can pay on your sailing sign. Then you also have an ATM here. Not sure what the ATM fee is. I don't see a fee listed, but looks like there's other ATMs on board. And then this thing is really sweet. This will let you manage your onboard casino account. So if you have a balance that you've gathered up from the slot machine, instead of waiting in line at the cashier, you can come over here and manage your player bank, get that money out, which is good. And then the big casino, really nicely decored. You got a variety of slot machines in a bunch of different denominations. Of course, you got the coin pusher. You've got some of these claw machines. This is the cashier station here. And then, you know, we have slots all to the side, but in the middle you have your table games. So here is roulette, several denominations of blackjack with the lucky ladies. You got a $10, you got Fun 21, $10. You got a $100 blackjack table. And then you've got this is a heads up Texas Hold'em, $5 minimum. Nice craps table, full size. Getting everything flanked by a decent amount of slot machines. The interesting thing about the smoking in the casino is some of these tables will be designated smoking, some will be designated non-smoking, so there's really no separation other than you can sit at a table and somebody's not blowing smoke in your face, which I guess that's a good thing. $25 blackjack table. This is a $5 Let It Ride table. You got yourself a $5 Heads Up Texas Hold'em. Again, they duplicate some of these tables so that you can have a smoking table and a non-smoking. $5 3-card poker. And then I want to show you, there's 2 more of those bank machines across the way where you can manage your player bank. Cut through here. 2 entrances to this casino from the midship. You have this corridor here coming from the atrium, and then 2 more of these manage your player bank. Again, this really makes the line manageable for the cashier. A lot of people use these instead, which makes a lot of sense. But a great casino, I'll show you in addition to the slot machines, of course, there's going to be video poker. We saw the coin pusher, but then they also have a couple of the casino machines that will do the other games. So Casino Wizard over there will do roulette, blackjack, craps, poker machines back here. Then a couple exits to this casino. One of them exits right into the Hero Sports Bar, so you can pop right in to the sports bar. And then see if they moved where they were loading those drinks in. I can show you those casino machines. Yeah. You have these Casino Wizard machines that have table games. So blackjack, baccarat, craps, and roulette. Two of those machines. I think you can play those for less than $5 each. They also have another one of the vaults, which is the claw machine. And then they have the cut for cash, which I'm not really sure how this works. But at some point, maybe you get that big ball of money. And then, of course, this is the casino. No smoking when the casino's closed. And then this pops out toward the forward of the ship, kind of in the coffee bar area. But that's the Winner's Circle Casino here on the Carnival Pride. So just to mention, as you're leaving the casino, there is an entrance to Bonsai Sushi there. And kind of brings us to the midship elevators. Midship elevators. And then we make our way into the Atrium. Still on deck 2. Now we're midship. And that brings us to Bonsai Sushi. Here's a peek at the menu. We got, you know, high tops, low tops, a variety of seating options in there. And then really, well, let's look at this. This was added by the shipyard, which is a nice piece in Finland. But here it is. I mean, take this in. Look at how ornate this atrium is. Again, there's really only 2 action decks here. There's this deck and the deck above it, and then the rest of it is staterooms. So you got all that rose reflection there, all of this kind of Renaissance type art all the way up to the ceiling. You've got the elevators, the glass elevators. I mean, to me, this is early 2000, 2010-ish Carnival cruising, honestly. Big atrium bar here. They've got music every night. It really is something. Also of note, this is possibly where we're going to be leaving from here on deck 2. You have the Dream Studio, which I believe this used to be seating. Some folks told me that this used to be seating, that they lost some seating in the process. But this is where you can go and get a professional photography session. You have stairs up to the next deck. And then a really nice amount of seating as you make your way toward the aft of the ship. And this corridor here, of course, there's restrooms. Ladies' room, men's room here. But as you make your way down, we're making our way to the Alchemy Bar, which, of course, is a popular spot on most Carnival cruise ships. But a crazy amount of seating over here. Looks like Alchemy is not currently open. This is the Alchemy Bar. How's it going?
How's it going?
Good. You doing all right?
Fantastic.
Awesome. Really a decent amount of seating, and like this is a lot. You don't see this amount of seating a lot of times on a cruise ship. I'm not sure what this little room is. This could just be a meeting room. Got some nice bar-based memorabilia, which is kind of cool. For the alchemist and everyone, you got the Rat Pack over there. And again, a ton of seats. They have live music over here also. Look at that. And then as you make your way, go all the way back to the Normandy restaurant. Of course, this is where you have your main dining here on deck 2. And if we go up on a deck 3, this is like set dining, so I go here at 5:30. But if you want to do anytime dining where you make a reservation, you go up one deck for that. All right, let's climb up a deck. I love this glass work here. There's actually a great competition show on Netflix right now called Blown Away, where glass artists compete for a residency. Looks like the Normandy is open, so we'll go take a peek. A peek in the Normandy. Hey. Got this nice big statue here. Stairwell that takes you down. We'll take a look. So this is where you go if you have a reservation, like when you do anytime dining. And then the set dining is down below. What a beautiful, beautiful dining room. Getting some wild choices. And you can tell they spent some money. Every one of these booths have this inlay in the glasswork. Got it here also. Now as we make our way from the Normandy, kind of have this promenade area on deck 3. Got a bar and a lot of seating again. This is a great ship for people who like to get their drink on. This area is called the library, and so a 15-day cruise. Oh, look at this nice little puzzle of Santorini. So puzzles have been completed, are being completed. Got a place where you can get books, games. Kind of a traditional type vibe. Nice big seats here. Then you make your way into the studio, which is the photography.
Okay, well, I chose them here. We'll let you move there. There's probably like some trivia or something. Parts.
So this takes us out to the Atrium. You've got everybody's, they still have the paper pictures on board. And this photo gallery goes all the way around this Atrium section of deck 3. And there's a nice look down. So as we leave the photo area, you move into the Sunset Garden, real virtuality, the lounges, and some shops. Of course, it's the last day of the cruise, so you got a big Invicta sale going on, 75% off. How's it going? Good. Got nice. Oh, no, thank you. We got gold by the inch, and then just past the gold by the inch, we've got the fun shops, which good amount of shopping on board. You can tell there's apparel and jewelry. Got souvenirs from plushies. There's hats on board to pick up. And it's just a lot. It's a great, I mean, it's pretty compact here, the shopping area, but they pack a lot in there. There's also duty-free liquor in there, Effie shop. You know, here you've got snacks and a variety of things. Good amount of shopping. It's the last chance. 75% shades. You can get sunnies, hip fish, purses. And then, of course, you got a candy shop. The cherry on top, liquor. And then, of course, if you've never been to Cherry on Top, one of the things they do is they do have bulk candy. So you grab a bag, you mix and match your candies, and then they will weigh it and charge you. Or if you got a quarter, you can get the gumballs. So, and then look, he's more Renaissance art. It's just wild, the art on the ship. Of course, the relationship with Dr. Seuss, you got that. And then as you pass the cherry on top, you move to the piano bar, which is kind of part of this round area that we looked at earlier. So this is the ivory bar. And it's your classical piano bar. So you got a piano player, lots of seating at the bar, folks singing along at night. Pretty cool. Here's that staircase going from 2 to 3. Better look at the statues there, which is cool. And then you got an arcade, the warehouse. Decent amount of stuff. You can win an iPad mini. Jurassic Park. It's really, you know what's surprising is I would say this is a medium-sized cruise ship, and everything's big arcade, big seating areas. It's really impressive that way. You know, I feel like ships that are designed and built now really kind of try to maximize out the space for things that generate money, but it's really nice on this ship that, you know, they still have spots for seating, and it's pretty wild. So one of the coolest features on this ship is tucked right next to the Taj Mahal. This is the top of the theater, but you have this sunset garden here on 3, and it's actually another seating area, which is wild, but it's all designed like kind of in a sun type aspect. So look at this, beautiful, bright, just another kind of cool place to sit and watch the sea go by. The sunset garden. So I don't, you know, I guess they looked at this spot and said, look, we've got extra space, so let's decorate this out. I mean, all the walls are tiled. It's not a small effort to tile these walls. Nice couch seating type area. This also gives you access to the like deck 4 in the Taj Mahal. So in the Taj Mahal, you can sit on deck 2, you can sit in the balcony on deck 3, and then you can go even higher up to deck 4. It does look at the top of the stairs, you got Circle C, and that's closed. Again, we don't really have any kids on this cruise, so that's good. Make the kids climb the stairs to get to where they gotta go. Again, the Sunset Garden is just, it's almost like a little walking track tucked outside of the Taj Mahal. Yeah, got a little secret stairwells here and there. Pretty wow. What do you guys think about this art so far? It's like every, you know, look at this, even it's intricate. I don't know. I don't want to say this is the most ornate ship I've ever been on, but it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I mean, the decor changes again. You got like this bedazzled wall going to the cove. I don't even know what that is. I think that's another kids thing. The cove. The nooks and it's like an English muffin, this cruise ship. Lots of nooks and crannies. Lots of nooks and crannies. Nice place to watch the sea go by. And then we come back to almost where we were starting from, except on the opposite side. There's another entrance to the warehouse. And we do have somewhat of a promenade deck out here. Do have a little bit of a open deck that you can walk on out here. Let's take a quick look at the sea from this perspective. We got thunder bellowing in the distance. It seems like as we make our way up the East Coast, we're in in the spot for a storm. Oh yeah, there's a storm over there. Gosh, this is the best. Oh, I just missed the lightning. I don't know if I saw it or not. Wow, let's see if it happens again. Well, I thought we'd be up on deck 9, but the storm has rolled in, so have to take a pause in the tour until it clears up, and then we can go do the top decks. But just here's what it looks like from the cabin. I don't think we'll be in it long, but definitely catching some rain.
But it looks like blue skies ahead. Maybe.
All right, looks like the storm has passed. We're up on deck 9, so let's take a look. All right, so again, we're forward on deck 9. You've got the Cloud 9 spa, and the fitness center is all the way forward. It overlooks the water while you're working out. And yeah, we've had some rain up here. And what's nice on this ship is they've got 2 full-size pools. I mean, again, like I mentioned, for a medium-sized ship, there's a lot of amenities. So you've got a couple ping pong tables, hot tub pool, and then you've got a smoking area over here to the right, and then just like kind of a lounge area here. Well, that's to my left. They have the lounge area to the right. But yeah, in the process of trying to get some of the rain up after the storm. And cross over into what's really considered the Lido part of the pool. Got a bar right here. And then you've got some of the eateries that you're expecting on the main pool. So you've got the Blue Iguana down in this right corner, Guy's Burger in the left corner. This is the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. And then over here we've got the Red Frog Rum Bar. Let's take a get the Red Frog Rum Bar over here. Hey, we got some live music today, which is nice. Guy's Burger is in full swing. So you got drink station, soft serve out here. And then of course, Guy's Burger with the topping bar. Got the toppings bar. You got the Guy's Burger. And that leads us into the Lido restaurant. The buffet. Now, like I said, the buffet is wild. There's hundreds, it seems like, of these mermaids adorning the ceiling. And then you also have like these waves popping up. So these are the mid elevators on deck 9. And we're kind of in that in-between time where there's no food at the buffet. But you've got this buffet station that serves regular buffet food. You have a drink station. This area during lunch is normally an Asian grill, so it's like all Asian food. But then in the afternoon and evening, after the lunch is over, it converts to the seafood corner, which is similar to like Seafood Shack on the other cruise ship. And here's a look at the menu for the seafood corner. Then continuing on, really kind of like 4 service stations here. Well, 4 around the corner. There's also these salad stations and pizza station. But here you've got the deli, which I think this is open from like 11 to 11 or 12 to 11. So you got the deli there. These are the deli sandwiches. This back section is normally salad bar when it's open. Salad bar. And then this is the sweet spot here. So when the buffet's open, it's the cakes and the cookies, and it's all right here with the drink station. And then this is another buffet line that serves whatever is on the menu for that night. Then if we look to the back, you've got the Pizza Pirate and the coffee bar. The coffee bar is usually open through lunch, so you can get coffee down on deck 2 or coffee here on deck 9. And then as you continue out through the buffet, you actually go to the Serenity deck, which the Serenity deck on the ship, super nice. Let's pop out the back here. So the buffet dumps right into Serenity, which you have to be 21 and older for Serenity. There's a baton. And it looks like they're drying off back here. Boy, there's nothing that will clear off the Serenity deck more than a little bit of rain. Got a nice big bar back here for the Serenity. Look at these cups. And the Serenity is nice on this ship because it's got a cold pool and a hot tub. Tons of these clamshells, lots of seating. And what's really nice is it has a lot of this covered seating, which is really a plus. So you can come out here, enjoy the Serenity without being in the sun. So I like that. All right, that's deck 9. It's the other entrance to the buffet. Let's climb up to deck 10 to see the water park back here. So you've got a couple water slides. Of course, this yellow slide terminates over here. And then you've got this green slide. There's a kids section up there on deck 11. We'll pop up there, see what's up. I don't know if anybody's out. It's somewhat cold, or colder than it has been as we're getting closer. So yeah, you got a little splash zone. Sun's starting to come back out. And this is how you get to the water slides. I think technically this is deck 11. Nice little look at the iconic Carnival whale tail. Another shot of the water there. The long trails of brown. Sargassum. And this is the Steakhouse. It somewhat sits inside the funnel, or in the shadow of the funnel, which is really cool. How high can we go? But this is nice. The funnel's translucent, and so you can see down into the Steakhouse. Extra wind for effect. Look at that. We're here on 10, and this is the Steakhouse. Wow. This place is beautiful. Wow. Look how big that piece of artwork is. Huh. Do you think this cow in the steakhouse is he mad? Is it mad cow? Cause they're gonna eat him. And I think this goes, yeah. Look at this, all the way down. That's some serious. Wow, even look at the little icons, the little angels on the lots of design elements in this place. Show plates are nice here too. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then continuing on deck 10, give you a aerial shot of the pools. Now this one pool, the Lido pool, you can actually close the roof on. So you got this track here, but a fairly nice sized pool again. And that's just one of two pools as we make our way back forward on the ship. Seems like we passed through whatever weather we had, which is nice. And then here's a look, kind of the second pool. And we continue to move to the forward part of the cruise ship. Now what's cool is all of this area, even though it's not marked as a walking track, kind of serves as a walking track. I believe it's 3.5 times around makes 1 mile, but I think it's 3.5 times around this whole area. It's really nice though, because you can walk all the way to the front of the ship. There's a little peek at the gym. Of course it gets windy up here, so there's a look there. And even further, if you go one deck down on deck 9, you can walk all the way to the front of the ship, which is cool. Then if we climb up one deck to deck 11, the forward part of the ship, you got the sports court and the mini golf. Here's a hole or two of the mini golf. Here you go. The jogging track lap distance. So if you go, 14 laps just around this top part is 1 mile. So an official jogging track up here on the sports deck on deck 11. And then you've got the enclosed sports court. You have basketball and cornhole. They had a pickleball tournament here, soccer. So yeah, it's a great little spot. Play putt-putt, could walk the track, could do stuff in the sports court. This is really nice. I continue to be impressed with the amount of amenities you get on the ship. Again, they put a lot of thought into it, not only the interior design, but also the exterior activities. It's really nice, and well, you gotta see this shot. Putt, putt, and a whale tail. That's what I'm talking about. Literally, the Lido. Does have an elevator to get you up here if you want to do that. They've got the balls and the putters right here. So it's, yeah, a little windy for putt-putt today, but on a port day, definitely could get in around, all overlooking the pools. So nice. So here we are, back to our home for the last 2 weeks. Calmer seas. Well, there you go. That is my Mega Rega walk and talk ship tour for the Carnival Pride. Into the mind of Joe Farcus. I feel like I've been in his head. What a wild ship this is, but it's been a good one. I sure didn't show you everything So you're going to have to come on here and check it out for yourself. Does this look like your kind of cruise ship? Is it too far out there? I don't know. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. And if you want more of these cruising adventures, go ahead and subscribe. Be a part of the local fam. Love to have you. Subscribe with the notification bell on. This is Tony for La Lido Loca. Until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.